Creating a £1 million a year streetwear business, age 24. It's got to be a joke, right? It's not. I decided to work for free for founders around the UK. He's stolen my umbrella. That's the worst thing. Show me some £500 stuff, but I've got some big news. Moments away from doing something cool. Welcome back. I am late. It is 8:10 a.m. and I need to get from Soho to Fitzrovia because I've got a meeting with one of my advisors. Hello, how you doing? So far this morning, I've listened to a ton of Lil Wayne and I have sent a very long email to the editor of this video, hi Ryan, essentially saying we're going to be making these really cool vlogs. I'm going to be having to send you so many different bits of footage, photos, screen recordings, video recordings, and the system is going to break down before it's even been built. Unless we get Nicole involved. You guys have already met Nicole before. She is wonderfully brilliant with when it comes to anything automation, anything process, anything 0 to 1, which is my skill set, but hers is the organizational aspect of that. So I've sent that email and it's an important one because essentially what we've got here is a very clean overview that I created in Gales. As a to-do list, we're looking at the process behind this YouTube channel and all of the other social media activity that I'm about to embark on. But then over here, well, this is an interesting one. Who is watching the numbers? In other words, who is analyzing this and saying this kind of content is doing well, do more of that and drop the other stuff? What is the actual purpose in that? What is the commercial part of this which allows me to spend money and time doing it? Blah, 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 blah. Right now, I need to go from Soho, where I am now, to Fitzrovia to meet with my advisor to have a separate conversation. So that's where I'm going now. Bye. You know how some people have a gripe around paying for coffee? Make it at home. I have a gripe around paying for meeting rooms. Doesn't matter where I am. It's just like, especially if they're empty, I just don't want to pay for it. Be really clear, I love my co-working space, but I just hate paying for meeting rooms. Meeting time. Okay, that meeting is now done. I'm now heading from Fitzrovia back to Soho to do some work. Hold on, wait, let's just stop for a minute. I'm recording this vlog for a bunch of different reasons. The main reason is to build a big fat load of companies, as I've told you. However, there's a chance that you, my dear viewer, who's interested in business, otherwise you wouldn't be watching, may learn something. So I'm gonna try to share even more information with you than is necessary to fulfill the goal. Here we go. Even more information is as follows. In the time between the conversation ending with the advisor and getting to where I am now, I've done 3 important things. Thing 1 is communicate to somebody who's a really big piece of this operation. Quickly answer their question, which was, are you on PayPal? And basically realize, okay, we need a payments system for everyone, regardless of where in the world they live. The second thing is send a voice note to Freddie, who's the CEO of WOW. Before I sent him something, I wanted to decide, okay, this is a process, this is a system. Rather than me sending it to you first and then asking, I'm gonna say, hey, here's a system, are you down? Does that make sense? And he said, yeah, cool, that makes sense. And then the third thing, what's the third thing? Oh, the third thing is I've pushed back my 12 p.m. to 12:15. Fourth thing, bonus round, arrange a lunch with my friend Harry. Okay, I am in the Soho office now and I am moments away from doing something cool. I'm moments away from paying that one person in advance of the month's worth of work that they're committing to do, because why not be that guy, you know? Once they've sent the full amount, I then get to say, cool, let's go. Anyway, I'm now leaving the Soho office because I've got somewhere that I need to go. But the question is, where do I need to go? And the answer is,
wait until they open.
we just need to wait. This guy! Come on.
How are you? It'll be like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm really sorry.
I'm gonna hang out here. This guy's got a view outside his shop. How cool is that? So, context, I decided in the month of August to work for free for founders around the UK. So I ended up traveling to Leeds, to Manchester. CEO hires himself out for free. We've got the whole shebang here. Alex was one of the people who wanted to organize one with me, but for whatever reason I couldn't. And so we just met for a coffee and I was like, whoa, you're really cool and you're really nice and you're really smart and I appreciate you as a human. That was like last week and I said to him, right, listen, I'm gonna come pop into the shop. I wanna see it. That's today.
Got my heart no barging in from the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up.
Creating a £1 million a year streetwear business, age 24, it's gotta be a joke, right? It's gotta be clickbait. It's not. So before I say anything else, let's meet the guy who's actually done it. This guy. So hold on, let me get this straight. Your name's Alex?
Yeah.
Company's called Trading Desk?
Trading Desk.
It's based in Soho.
7 Walkers Court.
And you sell what?
Well, streetwear, shoes, accessories, pre-love, new, but just a great selection, great curation.
Alex, I mentioned in the title that we were going to say how you've done it, so tell me, how have you done it?
Collecting for over 12 years, just finding stuff that I liked, that we liked, and also just like, you know, meeting people, talking to people, and having a great team behind us.
Do you have some really expensive stuff in here?
We try and keep things like max 500, because otherwise, you know, like...
Will you show me some £500 stuff?
These are a pair, okay, these are 425.
425?
425, yeah. I mean, they can go brand new anywhere up to like maybe £800.
Something else for 500?
Let's take this, for example.
Right.
So this is like Barber and Moncler.
Right.
Retail was 1.8k. So these are Denim Tears, Stussy and Levi's. Denim Tears is the guy who used to be creative director of Supreme, Tremaine Emery. These are 350 brand new. It's a good price.
A few moments ago I mentioned that I had to send payment to one person and then we're like in business because that team has now been paid. Everything that had to be signed has been signed and we are now moving. That is now done. Right, so I've just had lunch and then coffee with this wonderful human.
Exhibit A. How are you all? It's been a long time.
Right, Harry, I'm loving you and leaving you.
Are you going that way?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Harry, you saw Harry. He just sent me a photo of my umbrella. He's stolen my umbrella. And I stole that umbrella from another friend who stole it from another friend. And I just want that chain of theft to end with me. I don't want anyone taking it from me. So I now have a call with an entrepreneur who is really, really smart and impressive and is also a coach to other entrepreneurs. I spoke to him for the first time maybe like a year and a half ago, but for one reason or another, it wasn't the right time for me to really benefit from his services, so I never got back in touch. Wow, how are you?
Really good, thanks. How about you?
I'm well, thank you. It's been a while. I am here in my little call booth, having just spent 54 minutes on a call. The call was with somebody who has run businesses before, he's been a CEO before, he has coached hundreds of CEOs before. Now, I already have, I'm really grateful to have a lot of great people around. I'm really grateful in that I have that and I've built that. I wasn't given that network. It's something that I just really like people and I really like business. And when you combine the two, this is what happens, right? So the reason I decided to get back in touch with this guy after a year and a half is because I thought, I bet now could be a good time to work together. And the main question I asked him at the end of the call was, I have multiple different relationships with different people. Those relationships can be defined in one sentence. I need to understand how the sentence that we have together as a team sits in a very different lane to the others. And then he said his response to that. I recognized that I would like to work with him 100%. I've got some big news. So I'm gonna quickly sit down here, share it with you, because why not? It's 4:43 p.m. And what I'm about to do is something that I've wanted to do for days now, truly days. I'm going to introduce the wonderful human that is Sabu to the wonderful human that is Ryan. And together we are gonna go all guns blazing on this YouTube channel. So the vlog that you're watching right now is edited by Ryan. And if you happen to see any of my shorts, that's edited by Sabu or Sabu and his team. Ladies and gents, well, not ladies and gentlemen actually, because there's no ladies, it's just, hi Sabu, how are you? Hi Ryan, how are you? I'm feeling really, really excited about sending this voice note because it's the first time that I get to introduce each of you to each other. So in other words, it's go time and I want to go to the gym.